Once upon a time, in a perfectly normal town called Harmonyville, lived a not-so-normal boy named Leo. Leo was just like any other kid, except for one tiny, or rather, enormous detail. His hair never, ever stopped growing. It started subtly. One morning, his mom would give him a neat trim, and by lunchtime, his bangs would be tickling his nose. By dinner, his hair would be brushing his shoulders. Soon, his hair wasn't just long, it was legendary. It flowed out of his bedroom window like a golden waterfall, cascaded down the stairs, and started to explore the town on its own. At first, it was kind of cool. The kids used his magnificent mane as the world's softest slide at the park. The local birds found it to be the coziest place to build their nests. Mrs. Gable, the baker, even used a strand to hang a banner for the annual bake sale, though she had to ask Leo to stand very, very still. But things quickly got out of hand. Leo's hair filled the streets, creating a soft, bouncy carpet that made walking a very wobbly affair. The postman got hopelessly lost in a sea of blonde curls while trying to deliver a letter. The mayor's car got tangled up on Main Street, looking like a fly caught in a giant, shiny web. The entire town was wrapped in a massive, hairy hug. It was chaos, but the funny kind, where everyone was tripping and giggling. Firefighters had to use giant combs instead of ladders, and traffic signs peeked out from under enormous tufts of hair. Leo felt a little embarrassed. He hadn't meant to turn Harmonyville into a giant hairball. He tried everything. He tried tying it up, but the ponytail was so big it knocked over a lamppost. He tried braiding it, but the braid stretched all the way to the next town. The townspeople, though amused, knew something had to be done. They held a town meeting right in the middle of a particularly fluffy section of Leo's hair. Just when everyone was about to give up, a mysterious little man with scissors that sparkled like stars appeared. He was a magical barber, he claimed, who specialized in unruly enchantments. With a wink and a snip, he began to work his magic. But these weren't ordinary scissors. Every time he cut a lock of Leo's hair, it didn't just fall to the ground. Asterisk poof! Asterisk one snip, and a lock of hair turned into a flock of beautiful butterflies that fluttered away. Asterisk snip, snap. Asterisk another chunk transformed into a rainbow that arched perfectly over the town square. He snipped, and with each cut, something wonderful happened. Leo's hair turned into candy floss for the children, beautiful flower bouquets for every home, and even a new, soft lawn for the park. The magical barber worked until Leo was left with a perfectly stylish, manageable haircut. The town was free from its hairy situation, and it was more beautiful than ever before. Leo could finally play tag without tripping over his own head. From that day on, his hair grew at a perfectly normal rate. But the people of Harmonyville never forgot the time their town was covered in the magical, magnificent hair of a boy named Leo. It was the silliest, most chaotic, and most wonderful thing that had ever happened. Thanks for watching our little story. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing adventures. We'll see you next time.